or just?
Put the gun down before you kill someone.
Teenage Girl's Diary.
Hello, and welcome to another Dollar Store Drive-In. I'm your host, Laura.
I'm Joel.
And we're the Newlydeads. Thank you very much for tuning in this week. If this is your first time watching, this is a half-hour chat show where we discuss a movie that we've watched. Are you pointing at it?
I'm just looking at the movie there.
Yep, that we watched, and now we're going to talk about it. There's 4 different criteria that we have for the movie. The first is it needs to be under $5. It needs to be usually found in the wild. Sometimes it's gifted to us. Sometimes it is rented. We've done that before. It doesn't happen a whole lot, but sometimes we rent it.
And if you remember from our prior show for our 1-year anniversary, which was 2 shows ago, we bought like a brand new movie, but that's not going to happen all the time. That's a one-off thing.
Yeah. It needs to be either sci-fi, horror, spooky, adjacent kind of a thriller-ish kind of movie, and it has to be new to us, so not something we've seen before.
I guess that is 4. I always think of it as 3 things, but I guess technically that's 4.
Yep.
I only put 3 up there. I'm missing the 4th.
That's 4. 4, my dear. Yes.
I sit corrected.
Uh-huh. And if this is a Wednesday night, in most cases, and it is 6:30 p.m. Central Time, sometimes 6 o'clock.
Sometimes we don't know. Sometimes things get a little wonky.
If it's a Wednesday, how about that? If it's a Wednesday evening, and you're sitting at home all alone, or with a friend, or your husband,
or your wife,
or your wife,
whatever,
and you want to chat with us, come on down. Usually Joel's sitting there waiting patiently to talk to you.
And we've talked to a bevy of different people over the past year. But you can, as long as we're on YouTube, you can go to the chat on YouTube. Once we're back on Roku, you should be able to go to the chat on tinglertelevision.com and join us there. But I'll try to make sure the Facebook page is updated. So if you want to know what the status is of things, go to the Facebook page for the Newlydeads and check what's happening, because I'll put a post up usually on Tuesday before the Wednesday show.
Yes. And then one little thing of housekeeping before we start talking about what we watched this week is we also have created the show into a podcast.
Oh, right.
So if you choose to listen to this and you want to watch us, you can find us on Tingler Television on YouTube. But if you are watching us and you choose to listen to us, you can find us on Spotify. So we try to be mindful of the fact that there are people listening, but occasionally we might say things like, hey, look at our dog. Yeah, you can't see our dog right now, but
you can. But you can't see our dog right now either way. But
yeah, he's sleeping at our feet.
He's sleeping literally on my foot at the moment.
Yeah.
But yes, we'll make sure it's there, and it's also going to be available through other fine podcasting directories. We're not sure who else Spotify sends it to off the top of our heads, but we know it goes out to other places.
Yeah.
Too, so.
Yep.
But Spotify is where we recommend to go.
Awesome. All right. So let's get into what we watched this week. Yes.
So I'd like to point out that this says 9 big box movie, whatever.
There's not 9 big box movies in here.
I believe that there was probably a set that had 9 films in it, but the set that we got only has this. Part of it has 4 movies total.
Yes.
So
this happened to have been gifted to me by a coworker. So thank you, coworker.
The film we are watching, we already watched it, is
Pelt'ed. So there is a synopsis on the back of here. Since there's 4 movies in this, they're kind of like all like truncated, yes, on the back here. So Pelt'ed, a group of friends trespass on private property in order to hike a hard-to-access trail. But now they're deep in the woods where no one can save them from a maniacal king. Not rated. Violence, profanity, adult situations, and nudity.
Yeah, I guess those things were all there. The nudity was kind of, I didn't even think that was a real person's nudity. But we'll talk about these things.
It was edited by somebody named Savage Rex.
Oh. Huh. Wonder if he's related to Tame Ryan.
The music was done by someone named Texas Rifles.
I wonder if he's related to Montana Handguns. I don't know these people. We don't usually talk about those people.
No, but I thought that was
When they
interesting.
have names like that, you
Yeah.
gotta talk about them.
Mhm.
It's like a rule. Otherwise, you get kicked off a Tingler.
Anyways,
wow, that's quite the synopsis. I won't say that it's wrong, but we have lots of thoughts.
we do have lots of thoughts.
Most of them are thoughtful. So
Yeah. So should we watch the trailer?
Yeah.
Yeah.
First, we got to figure out where it is, and then yeah, we'll.
Here comes the trailer.
Oh, over there.
Mm-hmm.
Is there anything special about it that I should know?
It's covered with fur.
How is it covered with fur?
So we watched Pelt.
Yeah, but the pelt was referring to people's skin.
So. Yep.
All right.
All right, we'll be right back.
Sisters, a toast to trekking up the boneyard. Ow! Woo!
Most people come in from the north route, all right? That's the old Yak Trail, but we're gonna come in from the south, 4x around, park on the west side, all right? We'll hike a couple of hours in, and we should be right on top of it. Just stay on the trail.
I didn't think people actually did that.
Did what?
Went off into the woods like that?
Nice.
Oh my god!
Poop goes in the toilet.
And we are back. Thank you for sticking with us through that lovely trailer full of flatulence.
She's assuming a lot because sometimes I don't put any flatulence.
I'm just going to tell you that if you didn't, I know for a fact in the movie there's at least some flatulence. So,
Oh, there was. There was actually farting in the movie. I forgot about that.
yes.
So at this point, I pull out my notes, which my wife has notes as well. On my notes, I draw pictures, which if you have not done so already, after the 1 year anniversary episode aired, Laura put together all of my notes, except for the one that I hadn't. There was 1 week that I didn't actually do notes when we first started. But anyway, she took all the notes, she put them into a flip book. They're available on our website at thenewlydeads.com.
Check it out.
Like to see what kind of nonsense I write, as well as the silly pictures I draw, go there, check it out. Joe Bob says,
Check it out. It's fun.
I wanna meet Joe Bob. If anybody can hook that up, please let us know.
Or, he'll sue you.
I don't want to get sued. I just want to meet the guy and shake his hand. So I drew a popcorn bucket. Not sure why.
Oh, because it's cute.
I drew a duck that has a name tag on that says duck.
It just looks like a fat
Duck.
duck.
And then I drew this guy, which I kind of was happy with the way it came out.
I think you should make that into a sticker.
I like drawing guys with no jaws. I don't know
Yeah.
why.
And just like he always does like a bust. It's always like this,
I like busts.
Yeah.
Wait, what? This guy?
Hmm.
You want him to be a sticker?
Yeah,
I
he's
don't know
cute.
who'd buy him being a sticker.
You know what he almost reminds me of is the guy from that show Ghosts with the arrow through his neck, you know?
Oh, I don't remember his name now. We like the show Ghost. Oh yeah, Pete. But it's just got renewed for the 4th season, by the way. So if you're not watching, why?
We like Ghosts.
Because it's a good show.
Yeah.
It's kind of gentle
And
comedy,
Rose,
but it's
what's her
funny
name?
and we enjoy it. Rose
somebody?
McIver,
Yes,
who
MacGyver.
we are huge fans of because we loved iZombie. Everything about iZombie was great, including the source material by Michael Allred, my favorite comic book artist of all time.
Yeah.
But anyway, he's who I aspire to be as an artist, if anybody gives a crap. Go check out him and his wife's work. They are amazing.
Yes. All right.
All right. So anyway,
Moving on.
this is Pelt from 2010. I'll put some art here for you. And I put more like 2000 dumb. I shouldn't have said that because now I gave away the ending. It's currently sitting at 3.6 out of 10 on the Internet Movie Database. Okay, let's do this. So this was written and directed by Richard Swindell, or perhaps it's Richard Swindle,
Nah.
who has done some TV things and this, and that's it. The end. It was also written by Oscar D. Gomez, who is known for some TV things and this as well. They're apparently a duo, so all the things that they did together. So this stars one Justin Welborn, who's the one name in this that I actually knew who he was, and I'd seen him in other stuff prior to this, actually multiple things. Justin Welborn was in The Signal, which is a great kind of horror-y, sort of sci-fi type apocalyptic scenario. It's good. I enjoyed it for what it was. Very, very low budget, but in a good way. He was in Dance of the Dead, which was a fun take on zombie films. If you've not seen it, you might have seen it. You tend to have seen a lot of zombie films, which not everybody has. He was in Halloween 2, the 2009 Rob Zombie joint. And he was in The Crazies, which is the remake of the original George A. Romero classic, which honestly, sorry, George in heaven, I preferred the remake, the 2010 remake over the original. They're both on the shelf, but I preferred the remake. Weird enough.
Blasphemy.
I know, right? I've watched The Crazy several times, and like I said, it's on the shelf, and I'm proud to own it because Romero's one of my heroes. But I don't know, something about it just never hit me right. I'm assuming at some point it will. This also stars Travis Goodman, who was in a movie called Park City, The Conspiracy Connection, and The Best People. Not to be confused with the worst people or the okay people. The best people.
Yeah, all right, people.
Yeah, they're all right people. And finally, the last name I'm going to mention is Ashley Watkins, who was in Black Violet, which I don't know. It sounds like a superhero movie. I don't remember what it was. Swipe Left. Not very subtle. And I'm going to see if I can say this right. Agoraphobia. Not agoraphobia. It's AGURU phobia. Agoraphobia. So I don't know what exactly that means you're afraid of or what the fear is, but I'll put it down here and because we'll look it up because I just saw it and I was like, that sounds interesting. And that's it. So can we go home now?
Can we go home now?
Yeah, are we done?
We are home.
Oh, but are we done?
No.
Oh, we still got to talk about it?
Yeah.
Okay. Spoiler alert again. So at this point, my wife looks at me and says,
What'd you think?
and if you haven't already guessed, I didn't like it. But we'll get into reasons why. So from the very opening of this film, they literally almost shot for shot rip off the original Texas Chainsaw Massacre and the 2003 remake.
Yeah, with the photography shots where they're like, "Bing."
Which is a terrifying sound. Like,
Yeah.
it's super effective.
No reason for it either. It has nothing to do with the movie.
And once the movie gets going, they don't riff on Texas Chainsaw Massacre, almost
At all.
called TCM, at all.
Nope.
Other than the fact that the guy skins one of the victims, and not very well, might I add. He doesn't do it to all of them. He's not got any sort of mask on. He doesn't use a chainsaw.
Nope.
There's no other connection, but just that first opening, like 5 or 6 shots. They do that camera flashbulb, charging sound with the that looks like he's taking pictures, and then they go into the movie, and that's the last you ever hear of it.
Yeah, it was weird.
It was a huge. I mean, I'm sure it was meant to be an homage, but it came off just being kind of a cheap ripoff. Everybody in the movies, I wrote a bunch of D-bags. I said, hopefully they die of a D-bag. I don't know what I meant by that.
said, full of douchebags and really annoying girls.
And it was. There was nobody that was likable in this movie.
I said, I hate all characters, not a single one. They all suck. Like every single one. All of them are horrible. Like,
Yeah.
I don't like any of them. I don't like any of them.
None of the side characters, none of the people they met along the way.
Yeah.
Even the villain was just absolutely stunningly dull, uninspired. I honestly don't know how this movie got made.
Yeah.
Just to put it out there. It felt to me like a parody of a horror film. So like if you've ever seen
A bad
Hot
parody,
American
not
Summer,
a funny parody.
Yeah.
Nothing was funny about it.
It felt like Wet Hot American Summer, which is a fantastic like satire on summer camp movies. It was made into a TV show with Paul Rudd that is Chef's Kiss. But this felt kind of like that, but without any cleverness, any humor, it just was a bunch of people in the woods getting murdered. And then even that wasn't fun. I wrote, Laura doesn't like the music.
Yeah, I said rock music montages really loud and annoying.
And then I wrote a little bit later, I don't like the music either.
Yeah.
Because I didn't. It was not good.
And like there's like gross out parts that were just like, okay.
Like the footy PJs, that was disgusting.
Like in the beginning when this guy when the guy that you're talking about that you knew from those other movies shows up.
Justin Welborn.
Yeah, and he meets the group of other people. And so this character Mike or whatever introduces him to the group, and he's like, this is so and so, and this is so and so, and then this is this girl or whatever. She's a nymphomaniac, and he's like, "Are you really?" And she's like, "Yeah," and he's like, "Yeah." And then she gets up to go, I don't know, the bathroom or something, and he like sniffs her bar stool, and then pours beer on it and drinks it off.
And then the bartender says,
I've seen worse or something, and he's like, I've done worse or something, and that why and that was it, and then he just goes outside.
That was the exchange.
No,
Yeah.
there was no reason for it. It has nothing to do with the film.
I mean, they established him to be kind of a sleaze, but
we already figured he was a sleaze. You don't need to watch him sniff her seat, and they're in the diviest dive of the whole freaking planet.
yeah, he probably got herpes off.
Syphilis,
something.
Ugh.
He went home with an extra bonus gift. Let's put it that way.
Yeah. Gross.
There was one thing in this movie, though, that I will forever be thankful that I got to witness is the phrase that I think we're going to add to our vernacular, which is, I'm going to go stack some lumber, which means you're going to take a poop.
Yeah, Joel got the kick out of
I
that.
thought that was funny for some reason. I don't know why. I don't find it as funny now. Maybe it's just because I was that
Maybe like
put off that the movie was that bad that I just was like, oh,
yeah.
whatever.
He did mention the footy PJs. So, everybody, okay, just normal cliche of like idiots in the woods, like, whatever. They're like drinking and like, they're, we're going to go screw in the woods. And then like, whatever. Like, so these people are going to go screw in the woods. These people are going to go get high. And then I'm going to go, pass out. So like, the guy goes and passes out. And then like they wake him up. He's wearing a full-on onesie.
Adult size
Pajamas. Ducks on it or something.
Yeah, there were ducks
footy pajamas.
There were ducks.
Why? Like I've gone camping with
That's
friends.
a
We
lie.
partied, like, I had fun in the woods, done that kind of stuff. Like I said, like I was an idiot in the woods too. Like we've all been there, we've all been idiots in the woods. But not once have I ever decided I'm going to wear footy pajamas.
No, not even at home. It's one of the things that she
Oh,
knows
he
that I haven't.
bans people from wearing footy pajamas.
Unless you're a toddler, you should not be wearing footy PJs. Just my opinion.
I say to each their own, but it was weird
my
in this
opinion.
movie. It was a weird choice, and I don't understand it.
And the thing is that once he made that decision based on what happened in the film, he was stuck in those clothes the rest of the film. And
Yeah.
I don't understand the logic behind why that choice was made.
Just to like embarrass him, I don't know. It was odd.
If I was that actor, I would have been like, dude, I'm gonna somehow get out of these and not put them back on. I'm gonna get into something else, even if it's a pair of short shorts and a t-shirt.
Yeah,
it's better than this.
The characters in this movie were so horrible that like I rooted for them all to die. Like I wanted them all to brutally just die. I was happy when they died. I was sad when one of them was about to get away, and then glad when he didn't.
Yeah, it felt like a wrong turn wannabe kind of ripoff thing. Even the fact that they went up into a watchtower for the Rangers, like a ranger station watchtower, which is directly from Wrong Turn. Which Wrong Turn was not a great movie either. Just putting that out there. Part 2 was okay, but the rest of the series has not been good. So you're ripping off a movie that is already not great. I mean, okay. Lots of dumb decisions. So many things were done poorly. It's just bad. There's a scene where one of the girls is being chased by the killer. She gets to the edge of a cliff. She's not paying attention, apparently, that it's going to drop off, which I'm sorry. I don't care who you are. If you're running straight ahead and you see that suddenly there's no more horizon, you're going to slow down. She just runs right off it like Wile E. Coyote, lands in front into the street below where there happens to be a logging truck coming the other direction, and she proceeds to get run over by the logging truck.
I was happy about that. She was the worst human on the planet. I was so glad she died. She was the nymphomaniac one. She literally followed her best friend.
Nymphomania.
No, she followed. Agreed, but she was self-proclaimed nymphomaniac.
Yes, yeah.
That's why I'm saying that, because she was like, no, not really. But she followed her friend and her best friend and her friend's boyfriend out to watch them have sex.
I forgot about that. Yeah.
And then when her friend went to go get her idiot boyfriend, who just screamed, beer, I want beer, 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 wouldn't say anything else to her except for beer until she got up and go get him a beer. When he finally got up to go get beer when she finally went, got beer for him, her friend comes over and says, hey, do you want to have sex with me now? Here's my butt. And she's like, if you do it in the butt, then it's not cheating.
It's not cheating.
And he does it.
I mean, it's just implied, but yeah.
I'm telling you, every single character in this movie.
Yeah.
Horrible.
And then just to try and prevent anyone else from having to deal with this, everybody dies at the end.
Everybody.
Even the bad guy dies. Everybody dies in the end. Even the truck dies. It's just everybody, and we were not sad about that. I mean, we had to rewind it a few times because there were some things that we couldn't quite pick up on in terms of dialogue, the ADR, that the sound was not great. But I honestly can say there was nothing about this film that was redeeming. I mean,
I wrote dumb.
Yeah, I wrote
D-U-M-B, dumb.
I did write, and I wrote bad. The thing is if you're going to have a villain anymore, kind of the thing is, you have a villain that's either got a mask on or got some sort of deformity or that's got some sort of trait that makes it stand out. And this guy literally looked like he just got off work at, the auto parts store.
Well, no, you called him something. I forgot who you said he looked like.
Did I?
Yeah, I can't remember what it was.
But he had like
a dirty, I can't remember what you said, but you're he was like a handsome guy. You said that he was
had like a chiseled jawline, and he looked like if you never see him like fully in the open.
Yeah,
like he's always like just
in the
shadows. Mm-hmm. But he's got like a baseball cap on with overalls and a t-shirt and
some dirt on him,
boots, and then he's got some dirt on him, and then blood, obviously, because he's killing people. But he doesn't ever say anything. He doesn't ever really. There's nothing about him that sets him apart. His room There's a little house where he goes to take everybody to kill him. It has some half-assed kind of Dexter kill room things going on, but even that's not really fully formed. He's a rapist. He's a murderer. He's skins people. I don't understand why it's just so ultimate generic.
Yeah.
I guess it's the best word.
Yeah. Everything was generic, and and I hated all the characters.
It was like Black Label
even
horror movie.
Even like the douchebag guy that sniffed the seat or whatever tried to be like this like hero at this one point, and I was like, nah, man, like I still want you to die. And I was super happy when he finally did.
And he died. And I don't have a problem with Justin Wellborn. I mean, he can play that kind of character, but the direction in this film and the script just hamstrung everybody.
Yeah.
So in case you haven't noticed, we're not recommending this movie.
So out of 0 or whatever, like we can go negative. So out of skin suits.
Oh, is that where we're going?
Yeah, out of 5 skin suits.
Incidentally, I'm glad it's not the full 9 in this big box of fun, because we have 3 more movies we have to get through. I'm hoping that there's not diminishing returns here, but I don't have a lot of hope. So we'll put this one back in the fun box, and it will be chosen at random to go into the second film on the list, but not yet. So 0 out of 5 skin suits. I'm giving it -5. I'm going the complete reverse. Like
-5?
Yeah.
I gave it -2.
So
that is the worst.
I hated Borderline Cult, but I could at least
That's worse than Borderline Cult.
Some things in Borderline Cult that I actually could appreciate to some extent.
That's worse than Borderline Cult.
This one I just was mad at. Like I did not.
Yeah.
There was nothing about.
I think this beats out Borderline Cult.
Which I didn't think we were going to go there, but the more I talked about it, the more I'm like, I'm
just angry.
I didn't like it to begin with, but.
Yeah. I mean, I don't remember what I gave Borderline Cult. I think I gave Borderline Cult like -4, but your -5, I think your -5 beats out,
We'll go back. We'll check the tape. And if that's the case
check
where it is.
The replay.
If we find out that it is actually not the lowest, then we'll let you know. But otherwise, we're going to.
I can't blow it up though, because we've got more on air. So let's put that over there.
Out of sight.
And what I'll do is I'll blow my notes up.
Oh, okay. Yikes.
Yeah. So what do you recommend instead of that piece of crap that we watched?
Well, this one was a little tricky because there's about 9,000 spam in a cabin kind of, killer in the woods movies to choose from. And I was trying to go with something that was funny, that was over the top, gory, that had a killer that was memorable and iconic, that had a high body count, that took place in the woods, and that was written and directed by somebody that we both appreciate, Adam Green. So we're going with 2006 Hatchet, which Victor Crowley subsequently led to several sequels, all of which I enjoy, all of which have a large number of veteran horror icons. And Kane Hodder plays Victor Crowley. It is very fast-paced, kinetic. It's funny as hell. The blood is super over the top. It is just a crazy wild ride. It's what this movie, I mean, it's not even close. Like, not even, like, it's night and day. So, highly recommended if you get a chance, if you've not seen any of the Hatchet films.
Yep.
Check it out.
And then what are we watching next week?
Next week, from the big box of fun, I gotta reach behind me here to grab it. We are watching
The Burrowers.
The Burrowers.
Evil Will Surface. I am worried about this movie.
But wait, look at the cast.
That doesn't mean anything sometimes.
Look at that.
All right. A splendid blend of raw Western grit and unnerving horror, says Twitch.com. The Dakota Territories, 1879. A handful of brave pioneers maintain isolated settlements in the Badlands beyond civilization. Irish immigrant Fergus Coffey is near to winning the hand of his beloved Mary Ann when she is suddenly taken from him. Her family brutally abducted in a nighttime attack on their homestead. Suspicion falls immediately on hostile Indians. Experiencing Indian fighters, Will Patcher and John Clay form a posse and set out to rescue the kidnapped settlers, taking along a naive teenager hoping to prove himself a man and ex-slave looking for his place and their ranch hand coffee. But as men vanish in the night and horrific evidence accumulates with the dead and dying, the group discovers that their prey is far more terrifying than anything human, and their prospects are far more terrible than death. I don't see who the cast is.
Oh, you don't see? Well, I'll give you a hint that at least one of the actors is Mr. Krabs. So I've heard
Clancy
about this film. I thought I had seen it, but once I looked at the back of it and then looked it up, I don't remember any of the things that I saw. I didn't want to know about the plot really, but
I like
did,
Clancy.
take a look at some of the stills from the film, and it doesn't look familiar, so I don't believe I actually have seen it. Otherwise, I think I would have remembered. But it's been on my list for years to watch, and I just never have.
Really?
So yeah, it's one I heard decent things about. So I've got moderate hopes. I won't say high hopes because that usually means it's garbage. But
Lionsgate film.
But yeah, it was a movie that I think it was direct to video, was not in the theaters, but it had some money behind it, and has a couple people in it that you'll know because I already wrote the notes up for it. Little spoiler alert.
Interesting.
So yeah.
All right. Well, I'm interested. Okay. Well, if they want to find us, where can they find us, Joel?
As mentioned previously, you can find us at thenewlydeads.com. That is where all of the things that go bump in the night are located for us.
Yes. And if you are in the Rockford area,
oh yeah,
we are going to be at Summerween at the end of May at Wolf Hollow.
Come by, say hi,
give us a hug,
buy some stuff,
yeah,
get an autograph.
Summerween is going to be kind of like a halfway to Halloween kind of celebration where I think that they're kind of like describing it as a like a dark carnival. So I was going to say billing it as like a dark carnival.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Bring us cookies.
Yes.
I don't know. I'm just trying to think of random.
Bring us a
things to
snack.
say. Bring us a sinister snack. Yeah. If you got something you want us to try on one of our videos on our YouTube channel.
Yeah.
Come on down.
All right. Well, thank you very much for watching. And until next time,
keep it cheap and creepy.
Bye.
Go look after your mother and sister. Where are you going?
I'm gonna finish this.